Right, now I'm going to talk about the reasons why I'm using a 9-inch roller, in this single room, versus an 18-inch roller. And I guess that would pertain to, if I'm doing only 1 or 2 bedrooms this size, I'm definitely going to be using a 9-inch roller. It's pretty common for me to just be painting 1 or 2 bedrooms, so you see me using a 9-inch roller all the time. Now, a 9-inch roller, if you just look at the 2 rollers, when you're done painting, at the end of the day, this is going to take twice as long to clean. There's twice as much paint in here. You're going to lose a certain amount of paint in your roller, so you're going to be losing more paint in the roller itself, and it's going to take longer to clean. And if you're just doing, 1 bedroom, why create more work for yourself? The pan itself, there's a lot more surface area in the pan, so you're going to be emptying the paint out, and you're going to be scraping that pan out. So you got a larger pan that you're going to be losing, once again, paint in the 18-inch pan versus a 9-inch pan, just simpler, easier to use. The 9-inch pan is easier to manipulate and move around the room versus an 18-inch pan. Also, you can't slide it, you got to pick it up and carry it. But also, just there's a lot of scenarios in just painting a bedroom that make an 18-inch roller impractical. And one is just like the wall here itself. I can't fit the 18-inch roller, in that space. So I'm gonna have to try manipulate it and try to roll it sideways. It also, hits the wall, so you can't get into the corner. I mean, I'm not using a corner plus roller, but I use a corner plus roller all the time. It only comes in a 9-inch version, and then the roller itself, is covered on the end, and so you can actually roll the entire corner. So if you're doing, walls and ceilings the same color, the corner roller is very convenient and easy to use. But the 9-inch roller, I don't have to turn sideways and try to roll a wall sideways. I can still roll, in that scenario. There's a lot of things where you're trying to work this bay window. It'd be really difficult to paint the bay window with this 9 or this 18-inch roller. So, the 18-inch roller is going to be significantly faster, if you're painting this whole house. So I'm doing this whole house, without a doubt, I'm going to be using an 18-inch roller. If I was hand rolling it, now just throw in another, option in there. I use a power roller, which automatically feeds the roller, so you never have to dip and roll. And that's even significantly faster than just hand rolling with an 18-inch roller. So to get back to the, the 18-inch option, if I'm actually rolling, the entire house, and I'm just hand rolling it with an 18-inch, you can manipulate your roller. I can sit here and roll, this direction like this, or I can just fill that in, with a 4-inch. If I'm going to fill it in with a 4-inch, it's going to take a lot longer to fill it in with a 4-inch. But there's just, certain scenarios like that. I mean, I got multiple scenarios like that in this room that I'd have to fill in with a 4-inch, and so the time you're saving using a 9-inch on one room, you're going to eat up a lot of that time, doing your fill-ins with a 4-inch. So, there's a little bit of why, I use a 9-inch versus an 18-inch, and hopefully that'll give you, some information in choosing, what weapon you're going to use to paint your walls.